Yes, indeed, people. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, everybody? It is Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. You know what I do. You know what goes on here. No need for no long, drawn out introduction. We ain't doing none of that tonight. This show to me is gonna be very, very special because this is a man who I've been admiring musically for a while now. Um, my favorite rapper from YO. I don't know about anybody else. Y'all know I'm gonna get a lot of disagreement, but I ain't been the one who care about who agree or disagree with me, but just my favorite rapper. And just somebody who I just always wished better for and I wanted to see more of. And when you have a platform and you want what's best for somebody, you share your platform. So that's what I did and that's what I'm doing. So without any further ado, let me bring the man on the screen. Large amount, what's going on, bro?
Salute, salute, salute. Dog Diamonds, what's up, my G?
Ain't nothing much, and you could, I ain't told a lie. I always told you, like, yo, bro, I love your music. I love what you do. You have some of my favorite verses, and again, me and you been planning this for like a year and a half or something like that.
Yeah, we've been back and forth for a while now, like trying to make this happen. And we finally pulling it off, man. And I'm happy to be here. Salute to you, man, for keeping this platform alive for
Oh,
the
we
hungry dudes like yourself.
no, we don't stop. And large amount. What's how you get the name large amount?
That's some old school shit, like, you know what I'm saying, coming up in the neighborhood and all of that. And like, you know what I'm saying, we used to be on different chat lines and shit like that, fucking with the chicks, and we used to try to disguise who we really was, and that was a name that just stuck with me from that shit, and it had a nice little ring to it. So when I started putting the, now I'm saying, the pen to the paper, I just brought that shit with me, and that's like my alter ego out here. They
And
used to
where?
call me Ak. I was named after my pops. My first rap name was Ak, but then
Mm.
I put the large amount shit together. You know what I'm saying? And I just stuck with that. But they used to call me Ak because that was my pop's name. Rest in peace to Big Ak. You know what I'm saying? He was Muslim and all of that. And I grew up Muslim as well. So the Ak shit was always with me.
And where you from?
From YO, from Yonkers, Northside, Warburton, Ravine, Woodworth.
Yeah, because you're naming all North Side. I don't know nothing about Yonkers. The only thing I ever knew about Yonkers growing up was the racetrack, and and then when the emergence of DMX, and then the Locks, and then Mary, and then y'all came, and then it was like, oh, Yonkers got a hood. Yonkers is kind of ghetto and all. I never knew that growing up. I never knew that. So what's the difference? Who grew up? Who was from your neighborhood?
My neighborhood, I grew up in the same building. The building I grew up in on the north side in the units on Ravine, Sheik lived above the building from me. He lived upstairs from me. I lived on the second floor. Sheik lived on the fifth floor.
Mm.
Yeah, for a real long time. Even while he was with Bad Boy, I would see him coming in and out the building. He still lived in the building. And Kiss lived right around the corner, a block away on Woolworth. And I used to see them every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sheik didn't hang out on our side. He hung out at 354 Whitney Young over there, like where the car wash is at. If anybody's familiar with the car wash in the lot, that's like the side that Sheik hung out on. So he would leave our side every day and head over there and hang out over there. That's just where his mans was at. That's where all his mans was at. And Kiss hung out on this side, on Ravine, Warburton, Woolworth. He was over here every day. So I got to see Kiss like every day of my life growing up. You know what I'm saying? I got to see Sheik a lot too because he lived in a building, but Kiss played the block.
Who was the first person to pop from Yonkers?
The first person to pop, I would say, is Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
She popped first, and she then after that ushered the Locks career into the door by handing a demo tape over to P Diddy and getting signed, and that's how they got in.
Was it a time where it was no hope in the town? Like y'all never was going to feel like y'all was going to get on musically because nobody popped?
If it was, I was too young. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying, to understand that because they a lot older than me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying. So if there was ever a time like that, I didn't get to see it because when I was in like ninth and 10th grade, X was popping off. The Locks had already popped off. And it was hope. You know what I'm saying? Me as a young dude in high school looking at them pop off, I'm like, yo, I could have a career in rap. That's really right around the time I started rapping, around 14, 15.
So when you started rapping, this is the 2 5 million in 1 year DMX.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shortly after X dropped his second album, I started rapping.
got you. So who was your influences then?
DMX, of course.
Okay.
My pops and X was real tight. Like back in the day, my pops drove cab in
Mm.
in Yonkers. He was a cab driver, real humble op from downtown. So a lot of the local hustlers that would go downtown to re up and do shit like that, they would fuck with my pops for shit like that because my pops was from downtown. So he would know how to maneuver when he got to the city. So he'd drop them off on one block, pick them up on another, and they trusted my pops with that type of shit to bring them down there. So that's how I got familiar with a lot of the older dudes in the hood, like Kiss and all of these dudes. When I was younger, he would like bring me around and be like, "Yo, these are my sons. If y'all see them in the neighborhood, look out for them, keep an eye on them." And it was always love, even after my pops passed in like '97. The love was always there after that. So coming up, I got a lot of love in the hood on the strength of my pops and how he carried himself and how he raised us.
Condolences. Was it a point where you touched them streets and?
Yeah. Shortly after my pops died, like 98, 99, like when I was 14, 15, I started selling crack. I started like cutting school hard. You know what I'm saying? I started going out of town. I got with some dudes out of town. We started doing shit back and forth from New York to Virginia and shit like that. So yeah, from like I want to say from the time I was 15 to the time I was like 18, 19, I was playing the streets real hard.
So you said DMX was like one of your own influences, but you don't rhyme nothing like DMX. So who was your rhyme style influence?
Rhyme style influence, I would say, came from a lot of the Queens cats.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. When I got introduced to like Illmatic, they kind of like that shit just kind of grabbed me and bear hugged my whole brain on how to like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to how he putting this shit together and it makes sense and he's talking about something. He got knowledge of self. It led me to, you know what I'm saying, to really take the teachings that my father gave me when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, to a whole nother level as a young adult, as a young man.
Was your father a Sunni or was he something else?
My pops was James 75X. He ran with Malcolm
Oh.
and that whole first wave of
Oh.
of the Muslims that came right after Elijah and all of that.
So he was NOI.
Yeah,
Got
he
you.
was he was NOI. So he actually took me to see the movie Malcolm X, and I watched him cry watching that movie because he could remember being in some of those places and in some of those scenes. Like y'all remember this day actually happening and being there and seeing this happening. I remember some of these brothers who they're portraying in the movie and all of that. Some of these guys I used to be around.
So did he give you the lessons? He gave you the lessons at one point?
He didn't give me the 110s and the 120. He didn't give me the 5% teachings. My father didn't agree with the 5% teachings.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. So he gave you the honorable Elijah Muhammad on
I
Father
took
Muhammad.
out of like under my father when I'm saying while he was alive and all of that. So it was just all Islam. You know what I'm saying with my father. He didn't really want to get down with the 5% teachings. I guess he knew that that was the darker side, and he didn't want us. He didn't want to introduce us to the darker side, not as children. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up coming across that anyway in the streets. Not saying the 5% teachings are a darker side, but you know what I'm saying. It's more for brothers that's in the streets.
Yeah. It was because that's where the father took it to the streets. You know what I'm saying? So growing up with knowledge of self, hearing rappers with knowledge of self, what was the conflict with you of hustling and knowing better, but gotta get this money? Was it a conflict?
I mean, more so of a conflict like mentally, but being in the streets, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's nature over nurture
Mm.
sometimes. And just having to survive, you know what I'm saying? And just having to make it out here. But still knowing that you got to still live righteous to a certain extent. You can't be out here living extremely foul and, expect these blessings to come. We got to get out here and we got to make ends meet. But you don't got to live like a savage at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We learn about balancing the risk and the reward and all of that too.
Um. So when did you first start? Because you seem like a crowd favorite, a fan favorite who just didn't get his just due, right or wrong?
I would agree with that.
Why not? Why not? Because it was never it was never a skill thing. What was it?
I think my style of rap has never been like commercially mainstream popular style rap. So for dudes with my style to really overcome that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of allegiance to something that's already overcoming that. Or you just gotta just stick with your guns and just hope it gets to that level. But for me, I think was after mainstream success. I just wanted respect from the fans that I know appreciate this type of music. If you love a Nas, then you can love a large amount. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I feel like
I never I never asked nobody for this. But do you remember the rap with the been thugging since pajamas with the feet in them?
I don't remember how it started.
Oh man, y'all love that. Damn, Laws, damn. Oh man, y'all, that was the rap that made
Yeah,
me say, hold up, what he say? Been thugging since pajamas with the feet in them. I said, no, dude, spec. You was rhyming with
SP.
yes, damn man, you gonna make me find that, man. If somebody could find that for me, because I just gotta like,
Somebody, somebody put the opening line in the comments, and I
yeah,
got you.
large. Damn, what's the name? How that start? But that's just so that's what sparks you the first few lines, and then it clicks.
Yeah. Because yo,
Okay.
listen, I've been writing since, like I said, since I was 14, 15, and I'm from the era where you had to have rhymes out on the corner. You know what I'm saying? You had to have a clip, extendo. You might be in a cipher for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Some new dudes might show up to the cipher late, and then you gotta jump on them now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pause and get busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And take them out.
Tell
So
me, tell me your first. You we had a sidebar. Tell me your first meeting of Bucky. What happened?
oh yeah. All right, so shout out to Bucky, man. Free Bucky. A lot of love for Bucky. That's the homie. But when I first met Bucky, he came to the block, I think, with some dudes from Philly. They was trying to get him signed with Kiss. They was trying to introduce him to Kiss and put him on with Kiss. And I think Kiss heard him rhyme and Kiss really liked him. So he was like, we started seeing him on the block a little regularly. Like, now I'm saying, like, he it was like Monday we seen him, and then I think we ain't seen him Tuesday, and we seen him on Wednesday, and then he popped up Friday night hanging out, and I'm like, oh, all right, he's around. This must be one of their new gunners. But I've been in the hood, like, you know what I'm saying, rhyming and battling dudes for respect on the corner and shit like that. And I never really was trying to like force myself on these guys and push my like, you know what I'm saying, myself into the camp. But when dudes would come around and they would like, you know what I'm saying, be trying to co-sign them, my guys would like go off. They'd be like, yo, you see they got a new nigga around now. Fuck that. We going up the hill. We going to battle this nigga. Come on, Large. And there was no way for me to say, nah, it ain't worth it, or I don't care about that spot. I would just be like, yo, fuck it, let's go, because I have faith in my pen. I knew what I was doing. I was hungry at the time. This was the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you really wanted that spot, if you wanted that name, that notoriety, you had to go and really go get it. You had to go chew dudes on that corner. So I would do it. And Bucky was one of those situations. So we went at Bucky, and it was a quick battle. It didn't really last long. I think we went like not maybe like 2 verses apiece. You know what I'm saying? He cut me off, then I ended up cutting him off, and it got a little aggressive, and we just walked off and went our separate ways. But years later, when I was like officially with the camp, me and Bucky sat and we talked, and he was like, "Yo, I remember when I first met you, it was a little aggressive, it was a little nasty and competitive." He said, "But I had so much respect for you that night, like later on when I left, you know what I'm saying, because of how you approached it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was coming to your town, your neighborhood. I'm getting down with these dudes, and you just wasn't having it, and your crew wasn't having it, and you ran down." He said, "And not for nothing, you was nice. You had bars. I liked your shit." And me and him, like, we got real cool after that. We used to get together and sit in the car and just rap and smoke and poly anytime he came to YO.
Any other notable battles that people we might know?
Um, People that the world might know. because I battled a lot of like local dudes that was like that had big names like locally, like you know what I'm saying. But notably, only dude that everybody would know, and I wouldn't even call this a battle looking back on it now. It was more like a real cipher, but it was just me and him. And I was on his block and his neighborhood. Everybody from his block was like, yo, you gotta battle this dude. You gotta get in the cipher with this dude. He's the nicest around here. And I'm like, well, go get him. And I waited for them to go get him and all of that. And he came. And this shit happened on 2 occasions, me and this individual. The first time, I think I got the best of him because I remember him walking off and saying, yo, you got it tonight. He was like, yo, you got it tonight. And I felt good about that. I ain't know this dude, but obviously he was heavy in this neighborhood. And then I think a week later, I was back on that same block. And I was really feeling myself. I just left a record game. I was on nutcrackers. I was like, I was a little too turned up and a little too happy. And I seen him again, and I'm like, yo, what's up? He like, yo, what's up? You got bars? Let's do it. Ooh. And we got it in again. But this time, I think, yeah, I wasn't on my A game, and he kind of got the best of me. It was Charlie Clips, though.
Whoa, yeah, Clips is a, yeah.
Me and Charlie got it in. We was on, I think, 40th or 41st. We was out there hanging with Kareem Reed and some dudes I fuck with from Melrose Projects. And yeah, we was out there going back and forth. We sparred. It was dope. It was legendary.
They said the song is called Let the Heat Hit 'Em. Large and Styles P. Is that the name of the song?
It might be Let the Heat Hit 'Em. I know that's a line. That's like one of the lines in the song.
What's the first bars of Large song if y'all of Large verse if y'all could do that? If you give me them first few bars, I know it's gonna click. I gotta hit. Yo, that's like when I heard that verse, I was like, yo, who Duke? You know what I'm saying? Duke is a Brooklyn thing. We call everybody Duke. If you know, it's funny because when people hear Biggie, and he used to refer to people as Duke, they don't understand that was a neighborhood thing. So we still say Duke to this day. It's just a Brooklyn thing.
Biggie was on the phone talking, you sure, Duke?
Yeah, that was our thing. Yo, Duke. You know what I'm saying? That was our thing, Duke. So Charlie Clips, no, he's well-known battle rapper now. You know what I'm saying? And just a well-known rapper. Do you watch battle rap?
Yeah. I'm heavy on battle rap. I'm actually flying out to Atlanta next week for a battle, to watch a battle, John the Don versus Ace. Yeah, that's my guy, John.
That's going to be very intense.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
I keep forgetting John is from the town. Dag, I keep forgetting John. Yeah, he definitely John, and I think Bonnie is too. Bonnie Godiva's from YO, right?
That's a fact. They're from the same block.
Wow, crazy. So what keep you so humble, quiet, reserved? I never seen you jump out. I never seen you talk out of turn. I never even seen you like I don't even really see much interviews with you. What is it about you that make you have that demeanor?
I think that's just who I am, personality wise. I'm just a laid back dude. Even when I'm like out in public, you know what I'm saying, around my guys, I'm kind of laid back. You know what I'm saying. I could get funny and have a good time and laugh and joke with you and all of that too. But for the most part, I'm just a laid back type of dude. I'm not looking for clout and all of that type of shit. So that's probably why we don't see a bunch of interviews. I'm not running my mouth and talking about it. I like to put the work in. Since last summer, we've put out 4 albums. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just about the work for me. You know what I'm saying? I never really seen nobody make it too far just sitting around talking.
Where's the albums at for the people that don't know?
They're on all streaming platforms. You can get them everywhere. Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? If you want to spread love, you can get them on Bandcamp and pay that bread. You know what I'm saying? But we got them on the free streaming service too. So if you got an account with Spotify, these free streaming services, you can get them from off of there too. But I put out Dharma 1. It's a trilogy series. It's called Dharma. So we put out Dharma 1, Dharma 2, and Dharma 3. And I also put out a project called Bars and Poetry with the author Tom Ray. He's a spoken word and poet.
Got you. Oh, somebody said it starts large through the artist, still waters run deep in them. You remember that now?
Large still the hardest, still waters run deep in them. That's when I went right into the thugging since the pajamas I had to feed in them. Pockets was looking like desperate to take advantage. Left with a syrup sandwich. Nowhere to take the manage. I'm trying to blow now, fuck trying to blow later. Sell my crack, stand outside the bodega. My shit hard, on large, big. It's the truth. Spoon over the candle. syringe me and send me in the booth.
Oh my
So
God,
shit.
yo, that verse, oh my God, like, yo, when I heard you, I was like, yo, he from Yonkers? I was like, yo, he nicer than all of them because you just had, with me, I love a flow. So I love it. So your flow was just on that beat. You know what I'm saying? Like you was just, when I heard that, I was like, wow, this dude could rap. What's some of your most favorite? Is that one of your favorite verses?
Nah, I wouldn't say one of my favorite verses. One of my favorite verses is Space Ghost, and I would say my second favorite verse is the verse I spit on the joint with Red Cafe on the No Security album, when I said shit about it wasn't crack, it was the rat and that killed Pookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So D-Block, are you a member of D-Block or no?
The label, I would say no, I'm not a member of the label D-Block. I never signed with D-Block, but D-Block I think is bigger than just the label. It's like it's more like a brotherhood. It's like a Yonkers thing, but it stretches like kind of beyond that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like just some hood shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really have to be affiliated with the LOX or anything like that to kind of like embrace the D-Block thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that shit is just like some real street shit. It's like the streets at its purest form.
Good or bad though for your career?
I would say the streets, the balance in that is it's always gonna be both. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be good and bad. You just gotta figure out, like, you know what I'm saying, which side works for you more. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get more from the bad shit or you're gonna get more from the good shit.
Reason why
For
I ask
me,
you that, not to cut you, but reason why I ask you that, because some people might say, oh, he's D-Block, I don't want to sign him, or he's down with them. He's D-Block, so we don't want to sign him. Or we
well, yeah,
can't sign him.
that used to go on back in the day, like when I was heavy affiliated and working so closely with them, but never under contract. It was like now I don't want to say there was like a bunch of other opportunities that was arriving that I couldn't get my hands on because people thought I was signed, but there were there were instances where people would say, well, we can't go so hard because, you know what I'm saying, he's attached to what he's attached to. Or, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to reach out because he may be too expensive because he's attached to who he's attached to. Or how do we go about doing business with him because he's attached to who he's attached to. And it may have been some people that probably wanted to do some business and said, he already has a situation and just didn't know I didn't. You know what I'm saying? If those were some cases I didn't know about them, but I wouldn't put it past. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put the notion past either. I think it's very possible for that to have happened.
So you've been on projects though, D-Block projects though, right?
I've been on some Styles P albums, and we put out the No Security compilation. Those are the projects I've been on like tons of D-Block mixtapes.
Mixtapes, yeah.
Yeah.
So why you never signed?
Well, a contract was never really presented up until a time where No Security was coming out. When it was time for the album to come out, then I think every artist that had something to do with the album got some type of contract. I'm not sure if it was. No, there were contracts. There were contracts because I sent it to my lawyer and it was a contract. It was like, you know what I'm saying, it was to sign with D-Block. But I'm not sure if those contracts were issued only because we were doing the album. And I'm not sure what the motive behind, because they could have at any time slid me a contract. We could have started negotiating contracts like as soon as I got down. You know what I'm saying?
When did you get down officially?
I want to say right around the time when J Hood's situation was happening.
The bad situation.
When D-Block and G Unit started, like, I guess their feud, whatever year that was, maybe like 09, 2010 or something like that. Something like that, right around that time.
So when they was going at it with G Unit, Hood, and all that, did you feel obligated to go in the booth and spit darts at all of them too?
Nah, because I was actually like just making my entry to the team and all of that, and I was more so worrying about, more concerned with getting songs done with the artist that was on the roster, working with Straw and Team Arliss, you know what I'm saying, working with Bucky and working with Bully and working with Hood and getting songs done with Styles, Kiss, and Sheik. I wasn't really like worrying about the shit that was happening with G Unit, but it all happened so fast that they started beefing with G Unit, and then Hood did whatever he did to cause the controversy that he had with these dudes. And it was like the culture was still the culture. It was still like you know what I'm saying? It was still dog eat dog battle shit. So when Hood did what he did, it was the artist in me, the rapper in me said, yo, we gotta come after Hood. You know what I'm saying? We don't really got no problems with G Unit, but we definitely have a problem with somebody that was just sitting on the couch with us that's talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
did you ever see Hood ever again? Like, did you ever get a chance to build and kick it?
Yeah. I bumped in the Hood a couple of times, like after that, but shit had died down so crazy by the time I bumped into him. When we seen each other, it was just like, yo, what up, nigga? What up? What you been up to? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was quiet, and me and that nigga kick it, not all the time, but we kick it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We holler at each other and shit.
Reason why I'm asking that is because what is it like to take on the you take on the issues of a big group, and then like sometimes they kind of dead the issues, but then sometimes people be like, I still don't like you though, because you had the hardest bars at me. Have you been in that situation?
I haven't been in that situation with like fucking with the LOX or fucking with D-Block, but with the J Hood situation, I think I personalized it. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, you know what I'm saying. Anybody that heard any of the songs I did, like taking shots at Hood, I really just made it about like, you know what I'm saying. How could you disrespect somebody that put you on? Like, you know what I'm saying. Somebody that took you from your lowest point and brought you to your highest point. And I don't want to say that they did that solely on their own. He had to put some work in. You know what I'm saying? That he had to play his part. But, you know what I'm saying? He used their platform to get there. And I think at the end of the day, even if you don't disagree with business, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't always warrant disrespect.
And reason why I'm asking you that, because it has been a few people, well, not really too many people, Hood, Bully, that it didn't go right, and then they voiced their anger and their opinion, but you never did that. You just you do you, like you know, you don't have nothing bad to say about anybody. Is it because you didn't sign a contract?
Well, I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about them dudes because they gave me a shot. You know what I'm saying? SP pulled up on me and said, yo, I heard you got bars, you nice, let me hear something. You know what I'm saying? I was with my two mans that rap too. He knew them niggas rap too, you know what I'm saying? But he made it about me at that moment and gave me a shot, you know what I'm saying? And prior to that, I had took some shots at Kiss on a song, like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit that just floated around the hood. It wasn't nothing major. It wasn't really personal. It was just me being an artist and just, you know what I'm saying, taking a shot. Like, let me see if he hear this shit and take notice to it. But when SP heard about that, he said, yo, before I make any type of moves with you, I want you to holler at Kiss and make sure he don't got like no ill feelings towards you. And when I stepped to Kiss about it, yo, P want to fuck with you? Let's do it. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And opened up that door. Kiss could have did some bullshit and said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You said some shit about me. Yeah, now look. You know, he could have put the brakes on it. You know what I'm saying? Or SP could have said, oh, you took a shot at one of my mans? Nah, no dice. Everything over with. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about hollering at Kiss. It's over. But you know what I'm saying? I think they recognized the talent and they seen a young nigga that was hungry and they gave me a shot. So yeah.
But you wanted that smoke though with Kiss. You was ready. You felt like you was ready. That's one of the.
Like I said, man, these were the hungriest
yeah,
times.
Yeah, your ribs are touching, right? Your ribs are touching. Yeah.
Anybody could have got that work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it would have been what it was. If Kiss would have took a shot back at me, I would have had some fun with
that. Minx Culture said, "What's up?"
Minx Culture.
Minx Couture said, "What's up?" Yeah, Minx
Couture
said.
Shout out to Minx. Yeah, that's the family.
Yep. Thank you for the donation too. So, four projects. All independent.
Yeah, all independent.
What is the indie grind like going from you know, you get some of the biggest cosigns to just doing it all on your own?
Well, see, the thing about that is, even with those cosigns, it was still a lot of work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's been following my career know I don't have like videos out there with Kiss. I don't have videos out there with Chic or Styles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Although I was featured on records and things of that nature, I never was the opportunity or the situation just never presented itself for me to have that much cosign. Like,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? So I always felt like I was doing it on my own to a certain extent anyway. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the guys for all of the support, but I felt like I put my destiny in my own hands from start to finish. And whatever help came along the way, I appreciated it and I'm grateful for it. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad it came, but I wouldn't be here right now. I didn't keep going. You know what I'm saying?
And the reason why I'm asking you that, because a lot of people in your position, they quit. They whine, they complain, they talk about what somebody not doing for them. And I keep telling a lot of these artists, yo, you got to keep going, man. You got to find your way. When you can't go through somebody, you go around them. You know, you got to find a way. Explain to the audience and to these other artists, what is it in you? What is it that make you just keep going, regardless to what?
I mean, I've realized that this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life and with
Mm,
myself. I'm supposed to be putting out music. You know what I'm saying? Now, what happens with it after that is on the universe and the world. That's not in my hands. I can't get a million people to go download my music and buy my music. That's up to the people. You know what I'm saying? But what I have to do is fulfill my end of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? I can't live an empty life. I have to find that fulfillment. And for me, the fulfillment is delivering the music. And on the backside of that, do I do I feel some type of way about not having, like, you know what I'm saying, the big push from Kiss and all of them and from Styles and from Sheik? Maybe I do, like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't let something like that stop me. They're
mm,
right here in front of me. They're right in front of me. I see Kiss all of the time. So to see that every day lets me know, yo, this could be you tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could be looking at you in the same light that they looking at him. Somebody might already be looking at me in that light. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? Somebody might already be looking at large like, you know what I'm saying? Someday I want to be like that. I want to be respected for these bars like he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he don't got the Ferrari and all of that, right? You know what I'm saying? But this nigga is a lyricist and he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, he's a legend with these bars. And he stood shoulder to shoulder with some of the nicest. You know what I'm saying? So I could hold that. You know what I'm saying? That's what keeps me going. That's my boat right there. That's my energy right there.
What's the support system like from Wyoto?
Excuse me. The support system in YO is, I mean, it ain't the greatest. It's some dudes out here that recognize real shit. It's people out here that recognize the grind. I think if they don't recognize nothing else out here in YO, they're gonna recognize the grind. The people that get the most respect out here is the hardworking people. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I had my shot, maybe I didn't, right? But the people respect the grind and they respect the hard work. So I'm gonna always have a spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the LOX or anybody could take that from me because I'm a work for mines and that's just obvious.
Reason why I'm saying that, because I know places like Yonkers, places like Staten Island, places like Far Rock, places where a big artist come from there, and it's like if you don't come under these artists, everybody's overlook you. Like, so if you not Wu Tang and you from Shaolin, it's like who care about you? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, unfortunately, you being from Yonkers, it's like, well, he's not D-Block, the LOX ain't pushing him, so he must not. Do you feel like sometimes people might say if they not pushing him, he must not be hot?
No, absolutely. That's a narrative that you got to work through and work over. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of artists get stuck right there in that moment. You know what I'm saying? What if I can't get the attention of whoever's leading the way? I'm probably not going to get in the door. But what I've learned through hard work is it's the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? You end up working right past some of these people that you think you need to get in the door. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like a competition either. It's just putting in the work. And sometimes these people that you expecting to pull you in, you got to learn from their mistakes and look at what they're not doing. You know what I'm saying? And say, if I add that to my repertoire, you know what I'm saying? That makes me just as much stronger than they are. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about competition, but it's just about learning from others' mistakes and trying to add the most value to your situation.
You know, it's deep too. A lot of people can't help you the way you think they could too. I think a lot of artists don't know that. Some people be like, "Yo, why he?" Because he can't even
Yeah.
help him.
Yeah. And once they find that out, it's like almost starting all over again. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I I I tell dudes this from the town all the time, right? Because everybody's so thirsty to get like a song or a feature with Styles or Kiss in the town. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The average artist in the town coming up, they think if they get a Styles verse or a Kiss verse, that's it. We good. We over the
We
hump
made
now.
it. We
You know what
made
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know that they got to put the work in still. Like, you know what I'm saying? That song is going to come out. People are going to listen to it. They're going to watch the video for a day or two. And then they on to the next thing. If you don't put that work in and build that catalog and build your fan base and build your audience, you know what I'm saying, and stay hungry and stay out there and stay in their face, they're gonna forget about you. It don't really matter who throw you a verse. You know what I'm saying? You go get something from Lil Baby right now and be lit for the weekend, but you know what I'm saying? After that, they on to the next.
So, what I wanted to ask you is, how does the game change since the DVD and the mixtape era? Because that really fueled a lot of the buzz. Now it's the internet. Like, how much has changed when it switched from being physical copies to everything being digital now?
Yeah, this shit is a big switch, and it took me some time to catch up and not figure it out. I'm still figuring it out. I don't have this shit like figured out. I'm learning every day because all types of new shit is emerging every day.
Gotta
There's
get on
all
Clubhouse now and on.
right. There's new platforms popping up every day. So you know what I'm saying. All you can do is just try to stay, you know what I'm saying, in tune with what's going on. But I think now with what's going on now, I think it's a lot easier for artists to, you know what I'm saying, just come out.
Mm.
Before the labels were somewhat like gatekeepers, right? These A&Rs and these people that decided what was hot and what was not. You know what I'm saying? They're not around anymore. You know what I'm saying? If they are around, they're not as important as they once were.
Mm.
And it's like the comment section is the A&Rs now. You know what I'm saying? That the view count is the A&R now. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a certain amount of views and a certain amount of comments, it really doesn't matter what type of content it is. You're lit on some platform or another. You know what I'm saying? Whether you making videos, blowing milk bubbles, or you fucking putting out rap videos.
How does it feel knowing that you can buy the likes and the views now? You couldn't buy the people buying that CD. Now you could buy the likes and the views now.
That's the sad part too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can it's the same shit that was happening back in the day is happening now, just differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can buy slot time back in the day, and
Facts.
you can pay for a meeting, you know what I'm saying, with somebody and get in the building real quick, and somebody will sit there, put the headphones on and listen to it. But the shit with the views and the comments and all of that and people just running it up. I mean, it's sad, man, because every week we got a big artist. It's too many artists to keep up with now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I hang my hat on content, because if you're looking for artists that have content that's talking about something, that barrel and that basket is still, you know what I'm saying, not that heavy.
Mm-hmm. How does it feel being in the game, and at one point you had to have that pen had to be writing some fire out of it. Now it's, it's nigga do a weird dance or have a crazy outfit on, or how does that feel though? Because it got to be a little discouraging, a little bit.
I think that's today's hip hop, and we got to accept today's hip hop, and or today's music and whatever it is for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And when we want that shit that we like, we just got to find the artists that deliver that. You know what I'm saying? There's still
Facts.
some dudes. There's still some dudes that deliver that type of music. You know what I'm saying? We got our J. Cole's out there, and you know what I'm saying. We still got dudes like Dave East and Chris Rivers is out there. He's still a real lyrical cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the West Coast got their fair share of lyrical cats, but I mean, if you're a real fan of that real hip hop and that style of music, you're gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it.
Who opinion matters to you though?
Whose opinion matters
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like my music? Or
Yes.
just
Mm-hmm.
absolutely no one's. Like, you know, I don't think I'm making music to make anybody happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can't like the shit, then
yeah,
it's like good luck for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So,
because you've been around the Kiss, the Styles, the Jada, they said you was nice. Like who else could co-sign you? Like who else? Like where do you fit in right now? As far as a label in the situation, do you fit in anywhere?
Nah, I think that's probably why I'm trying to create my own situation because not to say that my shit is like just, you know what I'm saying, it can't stand next to anybody else, but I don't want to really stand next to anybody else. I think that's where the bullshit starts and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs their own zone. Like you got your own platform. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if somebody's another artist, yeah, because then the artist is not going to make sure you outshine them.
Even the labels, like you know what I'm saying, the label, they're gonna
they're
understand.
artists. They're artists now.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Shazzy 1228 says you can buy the likes, but eventually people get bored. Seems like the balance of appeasing your fans and putting out good music. It is what it is. I mean, you're right. It's sad. What I'm tired of and what what I've been trying to not trying, what I'm doing is I like talent. Sometimes people might come on here right now and this video, because it's not sensationalized, because you're not disrespectful, because the title is not sensationalized, because you're not dissing nobody. It might not do the 100K views. You know what I'm saying? But that don't matter to me because I feel like you somebody who I gotta use my platform. Even if we get 5K, 2K, 100 people watch this, I think it's important that people know who you are because you can rap. Like I still care about the raps. I still care. Can you rhyme? You know what I'm saying?
And the first time I spoke to you, I ain't gonna front. That was like some real shit because like one of the first things you said was, "Yo, Large, what's up?" Da 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 da.
You my favorite. Yeah. Yep.
You are my favorite artist from fucking YO.
Facts. Yes. Facts.
And I was like, wow, I didn't know that, doggy.
Yeah, because my thing is, regardless to what, we could sensationalize all of this stuff with these things. I could get views right now. Like I could just go outside and punch somebody in their mouth and get views. You know what I'm saying? If it's about the views, or I can just disrespect somebody that people don't think can be disrespected if it's about the views. But what I've been trying to push to the audience and what I've been trying to push to people is, what about the music? Like, what are we doing to preserve this game that we love? What are we doing about making sure people who could rap and got the talent get pushed out in front of the masses to keep the culture going? Because this is not, if this is hip hop culture, why are we worried about why are we worried about who going in on who or who talking crazy? What about the music?
Yeah. But the culture's changed so much in terms of that, in terms of what the fans or the audience is watching, because it's really not like hip hop fans no more watching this shit. It's just everybody watching this shit now.
Yeah.
Because of the many different social media platforms that artists choose to promote themselves on. So we got people that really don't give a shit about rap. You know what I'm saying? All in your comments telling you don't know shit about like it's ridiculous. You arguing with people that don't really know anything, that never been nowhere, could never understand these walks of life that we come from, and
yeah, I get people. I see people make YouTube chat videos like Doggie Diamonds is a bozo and all this shit. I be like, yo, my man, I skin you alive, but why am I? Oh, because he wears shades and all that. I'm like, so nothing I say mean nothing. Nothing that ever came out my mouth mean nothing. Nothing for the fact that I'm trying to preserve something that we as black men, women are going to lose. We're
but the
going to lose
years
this.
and years of all the hard work I've put in, the countless hours I've spent journalism just researching countless rappers, some who aren't even around anymore. You know what I'm saying? All of this time, they're not saluting you for that. You don't get flowers for that.
Yeah.
They want to know why you wearing shades.
And I've been in D-Block studio. I don't know how many times. I've been to Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? I've been at the car wash. When Hood first left D-Block, I was with Hood. Rest in peace to his moms. His moms was, sick. And I've been out in the trenches when you couldn't sit behind a computer and talk crazy. You had to go outside.
With the camera in the trenches.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody asked something that's very, very so his name is Scarecrow. He says, salute doggy, yo large. Did seeing the Hood and bully situation made you look at D-Block a little different? So why did you stay? D-Block a little so why did you stay after their situation?
After
J Hood and Bully, seeing what they went through, did it make you look at them different? Did you freeze? I don't know if he froze. He might have froze. Let me see. Yeah, I think he froze. All right, let me get him back on the line, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I think he froze. I'm gonna get him right back. Hold on. I'll get him right back. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, these interviews are very important because we have to, we have to show other people love. You know what I'm saying? We can't just keep talking to the same people over and over in this. We gotta talk to different, artists, especially artists who put in that work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to get him back on the line now if I could. Let me see if I could get him back. Yeah, he froze. Maybe he'll call me back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he froze or something like that. His phone probably died or whatever. I told him to charge the phone. We're gonna be here for a minute, but I'm gonna stick around to see if he called back. But again, man, shout out to Larger Bound. Shout out to everybody who just keep going, man. Shout out to everybody who never gave up, who never quit, whether somebody put them on, whether somebody didn't put them on, whether somebody listened to their demo, whether any of that. Shout out to people who just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very important to me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very, very important to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And I respect Large for putting out projects when he could have just quit and said, yo, they didn't do this for me. Oh, here you go right here. They didn't do this for me. Hold on 1 second, bro. You there, Large? Yo, you there? Yeah, just put your camera back on.
Oh, I'm turning the camera on. My fault.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go.
Yeah, we back. And it's funny, it's March 9th, which is a historical day in my neighborhood for BK. What was the first Biggie song you heard?
The first Biggie song I heard?
Yeah.
I want to say Juicy. I think I remember the day I heard it and everything.
Was you like, this dude is nice? What you thought of Juicy? What you thought of Juicy?
Say that again?
What you thought of Juicy when you first heard it?
I thought that shit was fire because I was kind of too young to know where the sample came from. I said, yo, this shit right here is crazy. But I didn't know how Biggie looked. I heard the song, and then when I heard he was like a big fat dude, I was like, nah.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Me being from the hood, I was happy for the hood, but I did not like Juicy. I did not like
Well,
that record. Nah, I never liked that song. I never. People love Juicy. I don't like Juicy. My favorite back then, being out I was a big Easy Mo B fan, I like that side of the production of what he was doing. The commercial stuff I didn't like. I loved Warning. Warning was just like, yo, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, he demoed that in my house. So
what?
yeah, and I got mad at him and threw the tape away, but that's a whole nother topic
Yo,
right there. Yeah. I got mad at him and threw the tape away. That's a whole different thing.
that's
But
fucking crazy.
yeah, but this is this is the dude who although he made it to be a great, big artist, we from the same neighborhood. So it's almost like you seeing Sheik all the time and people like Sheik, and not that you undermine Sheik, but it was like you saw him so much. It was like, yo, yeah, that's Sheik, he dope, but I see him all the time. And then the world sees him as this big artist, and you like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
can't believe this dude that live over me is a household name and everybody know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Who are you listening to right now?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
I still listen to a lot of old shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get into some new shit. I'm trying to get into some of these niggas like Lil Baby. Uh, what's this kid's name? Damn, I think he fuck with Yo Gotti and them. 42 Doug or some shit.
Yo,
Dudes like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Down south niggas that's kind of really rapping. In terms of like niggas up here, I fuck with Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine. I'm fucking with him too.
Griselda.
Yeah.
You heard
Griselda's
38
dope.
Special before?
38 Special is fire.
Shay Noir, the girl, the female.
Ransom got some new shit out
Ransom
right
is with them in Planet
now.
Asia. Trust, the whole Trust movement. Yeah.
Yeah. Planet Asia, all of them. I'm fucking with Rome Streets too, my boy Rome Streets.
I gotta listen to that new project with him and DJ Muggs.
Yeah.
They just
That
dropped.
shit is fire.
They just dropped it. So do you still do collaborations and records where members that are not the LOX from YO, like the Snipes, the like, because I don't even know where everybody's at. Team Allis, Straw, I don't even know where nobody is at.
Well, Snipe is on one of my projects that I put out. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And every time Snipe drops something, he put me on the tape and he put AP on the tape. Shout out to Snipe. Snipe's a good dude. Um, I haven't worked with Bully since like the D-Block times. Um, all this haven't worked with them since back then either. I haven't seen Straw. I'm looking for Straw. That's it. If anybody can contact Straw, tell that nigga I'm looking for him. I spoke to Trav. You know what I'm saying? I'll be speaking to Trav here and there, like touch and go on Instagram and shit like that. Who else? AP don't really fuck around like that no more with the rap shit, but that's my bro. So I see and speak to him all the time. Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
The question before we got jammed up was the person said, after seeing what Hood and Bully went through, did you look at the LOX different and why did you stay? That's what they wanted to know.
What did Hood and Bully go through?
I think Hood, I think his issue was his project never came out. And yeah, Scarecrow, I'm asking him now. And Bully, I guess his issue was he felt like they owe him bread.
Bully said the LOX own bread.
Yes.
I mean, shit, if they own bread, he got a right to have a bone to pick or whatever.
From the album, well, from the album, he felt like I'm not going to really talk for him because he his own man, but this is what he said. He in my interview with him, he said he felt like when y'all did the album, he was the only one who actually signed with them and didn't get paid for his works.
That might be true. If he signed with him and he ain't get paid for the album, then you know I'm saying he need to go get a lawyer or somebody to get his bread. I didn't sign. I didn't get no money for being on the album neither, and I definitely tried to get some bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? When contracts was issued and all of that, I had my lawyer revise the contract to make sure that I got some bread for being on the album, and negotiations, they just halted at some point. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think I had a conversation with Kiss about it too. And Kiss was like I think Kiss words to me was, somebody gave you a contract?
So the phone dropped. Yo. So yo, who gave you a contract?
Yo, I'm not even sure. I can't even remember what I got. I don't know if it was Hit Hard that gave out the contracts. Was the shit even put in my hand? I'm not sure if I gave niggas an email or what. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So my question to you is, you on this project, you didn't get nothing?
Nah, I didn't get no money for being on the comp. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I had my lawyer do his. We did our part, like in terms of. You know
shit ain't funny, but you got like they gave you a contract. Like who's stupid enough to do that? Like wow.
Oh, how I took it was though, like I didn't know we was going that far with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we was gonna put this album out, and niggas was gonna do what they do, and if we didn't have to do no paperwork, because understand this too, doggy, right? Since day one, since that whole shit happened with the LOX and Diddy, all they preached was
raping
don't sign anything.
Got you.
Not raping you. They didn't preach raping you records. Them niggas preached don't ever sign anything. Because long before I got down with these niggas, I was fucking with some niggas in Virginia. Oh, yeah. I was fucking with some niggas in Virginia. They had a little company out there. So I'm coming back and forth from Virginia to New York. I got CDs, we got merch, we got shirts. They seen me and my niggas doing shit when we was like 15. You know what I'm saying? 16. They like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Yo, whatever y'all niggas do, don't sign. I don't care what these motherfuckers in Virginia dangle in your face. Don't sign. I don't care. Just trust me. You don't sign. You seen what happened to us? Don't sign. So, like, everybody in the town, when it comes to contracts, is a little paranoid about contracts because of what happened to the LOX. So when I'm in this situation now, you know what I'm saying? And this dude says, somebody gave y'all a contract?
So my thing to you, bro, is, but how do you do business if we don't sign nothing? I'm confused.
Now this is now I'm about to break down D-Block as I saw it at this point.
Got you.
None of the artists on the label have managers, right? I didn't have a manager. AP didn't have a manager. I'm almost certain Snipe didn't have a manager. You know what I'm saying? If he did have a manager, Snipe might have had a manager. I'm lying. Shout out to WAP 354, my big homie. Salute to the OG.
Okay.
I don't think Bully had a manager. If he did have a manager, it might have been Sheik, somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Sheik
conflict of interest manager. Go ahead.
Some shit like that, probably, right? But not because niggas is trying to do shady business, but it's just because I'm assuming niggas don't really know how to do that type of business. You know what I'm saying? They haven't gotten that far. Like, you know what I'm saying? The CEO shit and all that. This ain't Master P and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And Dame Dash, like, you know what I'm saying? This is Styles, Kiss, and SP. I mean, and Sheik Luch. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen them be CEOs and manage a career to that magnitude. But I'm not thinking this at this point. I'm just thinking, yo, we doing business with them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to sit down at the table with Kiss and Styles and Sheik and negotiate our deals. Like, you know
you got to laugh. You laughing the whole time.
Nobody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no middleman. There's no managers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want 20 bands to sign and da da da. I bet here, boom, sign this and 20,000. Give us 2 albums. I'm thinking it's gonna be just this simple, but I realize it's not that simple. You know what I'm saying? Some type of paperwork was issued to us, and I had to get it to a lawyer. And my lawyer said, "Yo, I don't think you want to sign this. You know what I'm saying? This right here doesn't look like something that you should sign. We'll revise it and send it back." You know what I'm saying? He's like, and don't think that me doing this is some bullshit. They're rappers. They're in the music business. They know how contracts and negotiations work. They should be expecting a revised version of the contract to come back. And I'm like, oh, all right, bet. Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I got my own lawyer. I'm doing business. I'm feeling like a real artist now at this point. But like I said, all of that shit halted. The album came out. You know what I'm saying? And I had to make a decision. Do I want to stay in this, you know what I'm saying, and not have something solid? or do I want to just try my hand somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? Take my talents to South Beach, so to speak.
Did you get publishing?
For the album?
Yeah.
We didn't do no paperwork for the album. Not me. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that at this point.
So your BMI, ASCAP, and none of that was taken? Nothing?
Nah, man, we didn't do deals. We didn't do split sheets for that album.
But it was an official release, though.
What?
Wow.
I'm quite sure we're not the only artist that's ever been on somebody's album and didn't have paperwork to collect royalties and points right out the gate. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've heard this story over and over again in the industry, but what I didn't want it to be was a common narrative in my career.
With you.
That I'm on albums and I'm not getting no bread for it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the LOX for giving me the opportunity and letting me shine and get on that project. I was on 5 songs on that album. I did my thing. I did songs with Red Calf on there. You know what I'm saying? I was on shit with P on there. I had a ball on that album. We went and did a little promo run and all of that. You know what I'm saying? For what it was worth.
You got per diem? You got per diem at least, right?
We got bread while we ran around on the road and all of that. All of that tucking care, you know what I'm saying?
At least they get a little $20 to eat or something like that. Come on.
It wasn't really rape. It wasn't raping you records literally, you know what I'm saying?
No, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. And this is no disrespect to them. So with them, you just didn't rock with this situation because it was no real company structure.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And it was cool. It was a nice journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. But what I knew was that before I came to that situation, I was already on a lot of mixtapes. I was already in Atlanta with T Waters in the So Def situation. I was making my rounds already and working with people and all of that. So, you know what I'm saying? And even when I was with the camp, when I got like features with people like Capone and I worked with Ransom and I was making my rounds in the industry and collabing with people, it was really off, you know what I'm saying, my hard work and my talent. And I had to remind myself that at that point when I say, yo, there's no structure over here, like, you know what I'm saying, we gotta be a little wise right now, you know what I'm saying? And just move in our own direction. But at the same time, there was never no bad blood. It was never no reason for me to run on the internet and say, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, they shitted all over me and they didn't know what to do and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? We was all learning, you know what I'm saying? I look at Kiss and Styles and them.
You're better than me, Lodge. You're better than me. I want some paper. Only reason why I'm saying that is because whenever an album is put out, is a budget cut. The budget is cut. You know, the budget is cut. It's a video budget, is everything. And at the end of it all, give me a couple of dollars, man. Like, you know, when you know what it's like from the artist side, you know what these, you know, y'all kids, y'all from the hood. I never. I'm different though. You know what I'm saying? I'm different.
I'll tell you what my lawyer told me, right? I'll tell you what my lawyer told me. I had the same lawyer as Bruce Springsteen. This nigga told me this. He said, yo, listen, if we can't get any money, right? He said, you're already on the album. The album's it's already out. You know what I'm saying? So in all reality, we can get some money. You know what I'm saying? He said, but we'll probably have to go hard to get some money. He said, but honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? These are guys from your neighborhood, guys you look up to, guys that gave you a shot. He said it might leave a bad taste in their mouth if we really come after the money. He said, I'm not really sure how that's going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? On your side of the thing, he said, do you really want to shake the relationship in that light? I'm like, I could talk to them. I don't need you to talk to them for me. Like, I don't need you to go after the bread. I could do that on the streets myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm being robbed, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do business. But if we can't do business, then we can't do nothing. So whatever we did already, we're gonna cut ties and keep it peace and keep it love. And if I need to extend my hand and ask y'all for something and I receive it, it's all love. And vice versa.
Shazzy1228 says, whoa, so when you feature and don't get paid, what happens if the single blows up? Can you renegotiate and get something? I don't understand at all.
You got to put out a single and let it blow up, and we find out. I don't know. We didn't put out a single that blew up.
Did anything? What was off that album? What came out again?
The lead single off that was "Get That Paper."
You was on that?
I wasn't on "Get That Paper." That was just the LOX.
Got you. Oh, so I see how they did. That was smart. That was smart. That was. Pay the kids, man. Pay the kids, man. That's my whole thing. I you know, just for me, if I got it, I would have gave everybody something just to keep y'all happy. Then again,
now, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this, Doggie. I made a lot of money while I was under that umbrella.
Makes sense.
Off of features, shows out of town, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was allowed to wave that flag, no contract, and get money and maneuver and do shit. You know what I'm saying? They never pushed the button and said, "Yo, Large, slow down with using our name and all of that. You're not signed with us." Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at any time they could have said, "Yo, you using this D-Block shit a lot."
Was you allowed to put the logo on your stuff too?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So
I
maybe
was allowed to do all of that shit. At any given time, they could have said, "Yo, Large, you're not under contract." You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's under contract though.
You're making money.
Somebody gave you a contract? Hold on.
Somebody gave you a contract?
That's what he said. He hit you with the laugh after that. Like, somebody gave you a contract? Like,
yo, if you would have seen how confused he looked, it was almost like he felt set up.
Word. Oh man, no. But you know, I'm glad that you again, I'm glad that your spirit is great. I'm glad that you still pushing the line. I'm glad that you still pick up that pen. I'm glad that you still put out projects too, because you could have just sat on your hands and cried and whined, and you're actually here laughing about. But again, you know, just for me, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. If I'm up, and I know what it feels like, I'm just gonna pay the kids, man. I'm just gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? That it's just an extra incentive to just for y'all, because I don't need, you know, especially if I don't need the money. You know, we all need money, but now I gotta definitely make sure y'all good. You know what I'm saying? It was something.
Don't get it fucked up. A nigga definitely need money.
Facts.
And if y'all niggas want to cash out, yo,
yeah, right.
If you're listening and you're watching, you know what I'm saying, and you want to do something good for the kid, let's do something, man. Let's look at some numbers and something, crunch the numbers and get a little bag together and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Reason why I'm saying that, bro, is because in these day and times, we're seeing these artists that can't really rap that great. And these dudes is coming, coming,
It's a new day. It's a new day out here, man.
But
this is why we on it like this right now. This is why we got 4 albums out right now in the last 7 months. This is why we ain't gonna stop working, because, you know what I'm saying, the money is there now, and it's enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I got a lane, I got a market, I got an audience. You know what I'm saying? Let me eat. Let me do what I do now. You know what I'm saying?
Reason why I'm saying that is because if you switch it up and you just go straight drill, or you go, you know, rhyming like you from the South, they gonna be like, yo, he from YO, why he doing that? It's like you're not allowed to chase the bag. You're not allowed, but ain't nobody giving it to you neither. That's what I don't like about the industry. It's like the people who's supposed to look out for you and give you the money, they not giving it to you. But if you go get it, they look at you like, yeah, but if you go get it, they looking at you like, what Law is doing that for? Or, that ain't what Law is supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be doing this. Yeah, but when I was doing this, ain't nobody give me no money.
Yeah.
So how were you supposed to feel?
If you take the shortcut and I'm saying, and go right to the bag, start drilling and doing what's popular right now and doing what's trendy, you know, they can hate all they want. If that's how you going to take the approach to go get the bag, go ahead and get it. That's not my approach. I couldn't do it, be comfortable with doing it, because I care too much about my music. My opinion, like I said, if I can't listen to it, I can't expect you to give a shit about it either. You know what I'm saying? So, and don't get it fucked up. I could pull a drill album out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talented. I definitely could pull that off, but that's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what my fans want. I think if my fans wanted that, they'll be beating me down about it. Like, I probably would have had to put it out by now. But motherfuckers that fuck with me, they want me to stay in my lane and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But if I happen to venture off over there, a few of them gonna fuck with me anyway.
My thing is this, and I'm gonna be real with you: the supporters and the so-called fans, they gotta step it up a little bit more, because they can't be trying to keep people in certain lanes and keep them fucked up in the game. Because these dudes that can't really rap and don't really put it in are getting rewarded highly. You know, somebody's just coming saying, huh. Now, I don't know, they might be doing something strange for a piece of change with that. I don't know all that. But at least on the surface, go ahead.
Like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? The audience now is bigger. It's people that don't give a shit about hip hop and the culture and music in general. They just jumping on whatever's trendy. It's an open market right now, and everybody's watching. You know what I'm saying? So people that really don't matter, or that used to not matter at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because they're giving you a view. They're giving you a click. It's nasty out here in the music industry. We got to just stick to our guns, man, and do what we do, man, and not even worry about all that other shit.
What's your social media?
My IGs?
Yes, your IG, every. Go ahead.
Real large amount on all platforms. It's real large amount.
Okay. All right. So I never asked nobody for this, Large, but you could rap. I gotta get, you gotta give me something. Let me get something. I don't care if we heard it before. I just need them vocals and them rhymes coming across this screen to these people, man. You rap too well for that. We gotta hear something, man.
I said, real niggas do real things. That's what I must be. Like Tony in the jacuzzi, who do I trust me? Heart colder than late December. My mark ties deeper than Ace and Ginger. Large, the leader of men, you not a member. My house keys open bears, the sight to behold. You hold your stairs. I'm the leader of men, the hope and prayer. Your last leap of faith. No karma do dirt and then clean your slate. Let them see that you eating and keep it safe. Remain humble. Greedy niggas take it all. Give a little, take a little. Never take it all. Get with me or get behind me. See what you see when you sit beside me. You know, my vision's a splitting image of Gandhi. Yeah, doggy, man. We ain't
you can't possibly be from Yonkers rapping like that. You got to be from Queens or something like that. Like, you know, nah, that's just
I care about lyrics, man. I care about storytelling and all of that. The real essence of hip hop, man. The real shit.
Oh, you know, it's funny. Your voice sound a lot like Cormega too. Anybody ever told you that?
Nah.
You sound like your voice, like the talking voice, sound like Mega. Word up. Yeah, your talking voice sound like you know what I'm saying, like Cormega, which is hey, great Cormega rap. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Yo, shout out to Cormega. If you watching, Mega, hit me up, man. Let's get one in.
Yeah, no, that'll be ill. So tell them the name of the projects.
Yo, it's Dharma, man. The Dharma trilogy. Dharma 1, Dharma 2, and Dharma 3. Go get all of the Dharmas, man. And that bars and poetry featuring my boy Tom Ray, the author and the poet, man. They on all streaming platforms.
And your gram is the real large amount on everything.
Not the real large amount, just real large amount.
Real
got
large
merch
amount.
And all of that. Check the links in the bios. We got hoodies, t-shirts, all types of Dharma.
He ain't send me shit though, but it's all good. Maybe I'll come to Young. Yeah, I'll come to Young because look, I be rocking everybody's shit. This is what it's all about. This is all black clothing designers. Every time you see me, somebody sent me these snapbacks, these hoodies, all of that. So I rock everybody's shit in different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you, doggy. Word. And my team since 1982, we're gonna send you some shit from over there too.
And I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm probably just gonna pull up on you one day. We just got to get masked up because that Reezy is still out here. You know, I don't know what they's doing in Atlanta, but I'm good on all that. I seen them in Atlanta all-star game. Nah, we gotta be careful.
We're gonna link, man. Word. We definitely got to link, man. I appreciate the love, man, and all of that. We've been waiting to do this for a long time.
Yes.
Glad we got a chance to do this. We got to do another one because we ain't really get into everything that we was really supposed to get into. I know we left a few things off the whiteboard. Now I'm saying we'll double back though and get it right.
We're going to let this marinate, let this simmer. I want to review some of the music because that's what I got to do. That's my homework. I got to go listen to some of the music, and then definitely see where you at with a lot of stuff. I'm definitely, I know I'm impressed already. You know what I'm saying, because you do what you do. But I respect, like I said, I respect your your aura and your demeanor, because you better than me. I'd probably be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably be.
I already know what type of
I respect it though,
Doggy
bro.
would have said.
I'd have been like,
said, no bag,
or no money.
If Doggy was managing me through that whole situation,
you would have got your money. But you know what though? The whole thing that I do want to say though is that that's why you're gonna be rewarded. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're gonna be rewarded.
Yo, and those is, you know what I'm saying, my big homies. You know what I'm saying? I wish. Listen, man, if I could have signed the D-Block back then, that would have been a beautiful thing. If we could have did the shit the way I had it dreamed in my head growing up as a kid, that would have been dope. But we here now, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's still love. I still fuck with SP. I still fuck with Kiss. You know what I'm saying? I see these niggas every day. Shout out to Luch. I don't see them as much as I would like to. You know what I'm saying? But it's still all love, man.
What's the movement, though? What's the movement now?
The movement now is, man, 82, 83 Cents Gang, man. That's what I'm doing right now, man. That's the name of the squad, man. 82, 83.
Okay, all right. So that's what it is. So Large, we definitely my platform is always open to you. Anytime you want to come talk some shit, you happy, you sad, you just want to talk. As long as you got them raps you got, and you gonna come on here and rap. You want to premiere new music, if you want to send me stuff, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. My platform is open. My whole 202,000 subscribers is here for you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the love, man. You always been a real one.
What was the first thing I told you? I said, yo, you my favorite. No, matter of fact, I wasn't even following you. You wasn't following me. I just wanted.
Because you when you made that post, you just wrote large amount.
I was just like, yo,
me and none of that.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, large, because like I said,
my team hit me up and said, yo, Doggie Diamonds just tweeted about you.
Yeah, like this is my thing. Like I really be in this music bag, and I really love the music. Like I really be listening to dudes like, yo, y'all ain't here. Like, yo, you ain't hear this. So one day I was listening, and that record came on, and I was like, nah, this nigga Large Amount is the nicest nigga from Yonkers, man. Nicest nigga from
I was
D-Block.
like, yo, y'all niggas is tripping, man. I know Doggie years, me and John Live, man, the homie from back in the days, introduced us years ago and all of that.
Yeah, nah. So when I, like me, I just like to really just give credit where credit. It don't hurt me to say somebody nice. I don't rap, so how does that hurt me?
You know what I'm saying?
And even if I did rap, it's good to hear other nice dudes because it make me pick up my pen and do certain things. So I love to give credit where credit is due. If you nice, you nice. This is what I said. I'm not going to spend the time talking about niggas I hate when I could be talking about niggas I love, because if you show more love to what you hate, that means you showing hate to what you love.
Say it again, Doggy. Hold up, man. They got to put it on the shirt. They got to put it on the shirt.
Word, you know what I'm saying? So again, I don't spend time talking about what I hate when I can spend time talking about what I love, because if you spend time talking about what you hate, then you really love it. And you're neglecting what you love, and that's showing it hate. You know what I'm saying?
You love that shit.
Yeah. Well, so when I hear Large Amount, when I hear them raps, I be like, yo, damn, dude, nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he from Yonkers? Hold up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So Large, I'm gonna sign you out. I'm gonna make sure your Instagram is the first comment pinned. So anybody, when y'all watch this and y'all want to hit him up later on, hit that man on his Instagram, follow him, and let him know, yo, Large, we just watched your interview. You got that fire. So
word.
Yeah, we gonna that's what the audience do.
Follow me on IG. Everybody that's tuning in, man, follow me on IG. I'm gonna keep it interesting. I promise you.
So the first comment pinned in this will be your real large amount. You know what I'm saying? So let me sign you out, and I'll build with you later on.
All right, word, love.
Peace. Thank you. All right, y'all. So yeah, that was large amount. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta start showing different MCs love. We gotta bring people who can rap. We gotta start rewarding them for their talent. You know what I'm saying? We can't just keep messing with these guys we don't like and saying, yo, what's up with them? No, there's dudes out there that can rap. So the only thing that we supposed to do when we have these platforms is bring them on, mix them in with this. We can mix it in with this, we can mix it in with that, but we got to start bringing dudes on who could rap and who put in that pain. A large amount go back to mixtapes and DVDs and, you know, shout out to everybody in Yonkers too, man. I want the whatchamacallit back on Yonkers. I want the light back on Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? And there's other dudes out there that could rap. I want the light on Staten Island. I want the light on Far Rock. I want the light on different people, but them bars mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So when people kick them bars, or they had, like I told Large, I said, yo, if you had to kick 10 bars that I like, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we know we gonna get some South dudes, we gonna get West Coast, we gonna get a lot. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get a lot. I'm just taking care of my a lot of my people from my hometown because they right there, and a lot of them I do show love to. You know, a lot of people think I be angry, mad all the time. A lot of real people love me because I reach out. You know what I'm saying? And this is just all out of love. I could be doing anything right now. But you know, dudes is nice. You know what I'm saying? And I never saw a Large amount interview. I was like, hell, nobody interview Large. They gonna interview him now. You know what I'm saying? They gonna interview him now. Hold up. You said let people choose who they want to see. It's not up to you who you want to see. It's who I want to put on my platform. So at the end of it all, I'm gonna put on my platform who I appreciate, and this is my platform. This say Doggie Diamonds TV. This don't say nobody else TV. So when I put somebody on my platform, my job is to get y'all to understand who they are. I done interviewed everybody already. Almost everybody's on here already. So again, we got to start showing love to people who don't get that love, who deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feels like to be sitting on the corner and just trying to do my thing and everybody just walking past me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. I don't look at talent and walk past it. What? You dope. You nice. Yo, come over here. You know what I'm saying? Been doing that since day one. You know what I'm saying? But so with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I gotta go. The next time, you know what I'm about to say. Follow instructions, please. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.